You're here.
So I've heard about the idea.
I just got knocked out and I'm back at you right now.
About edible gardens and food, or that's also educational. What is the educational role of this park?
I think we can all agree that those planters gotta go. The past of this park is very important, but only partially as important as the future because of its absolute symbolic importance. It's a vessel for the Hawaiian Kingdom to perpetuate and come back. This is one of the ways you're going to do it by having those sort of grassroots actions. Also, I really like the idea about the caretaker. I don't know about you guys, but if somebody's going to beautify the park, who are we going to pay to do it? Obviously not the cops, because that's like $1 million. That's a lot. Occupiers could do it, Kanakas could do it, and it could look like the flag. Somebody brought up earlier that it looks like a flag. I've been to the park for years, never realized it looks like the Hawaiian flag or the British flag. We should bring that out, and that should be a huge central focus of this park. Thank you.
So the Google Earth is one of the only ways you can tell it's a flag anymore, just because the past have been so kind of lost. Did you?
You may hate me for saying this, but I want to see the park again as beautiful as it might have been once. Right now, I'm not saying it's ugly, but it's not a place I would like to bring my kids. It's not a place that has this welcoming feeling at all. All I see right now as I drive by is protesting, and that's fine, but constant protesting, or if that's all you're going to see in that park, then I think that the whole aspect of being a public park is lost someplace. It's only serving a few individuals and forgetting the people of Hawaii that may want to enjoy someplace beautiful, that they will want to bring their kids. Thank you.
So I heard that maybe the park isn't performing particularly well right now, for anybody. Then that's what I've heard, and that maybe there's people who avoid going to the park altogether now.
You don't know what's at the park unless you go there.
Hey everybody, my name is Alex Broder. I'm with the BYK project. We're trying to make it safer, easier, and more enjoyable to walk, bike, and take transit on Bear Canyon and King Streets. And I just arrived here, so I didn't hear about all the other issues that have been brought up, so I apologize if I repeat something already said. But I think it would be really great if, along with some of the other things that we do with Thomas Square, that I'm sure you all have great ideas about, if we integrated with those plans a multi-use path that would connect Thomas and Hotel streets to the park and really make it a very nice place for people who walk and bike and jog to visit the park using those paths. And I think that we could do that in a very historically sensitive manner and integrate that with all the other plans that you guys have such great ideas about. So I just wanted to speak for that particular idea, and thank you all for being here. And again, it's BYK Project, bykproject.com, and facebook.com/bykproject.
So what I also heard here is, how does this fit into an overall transportation strategy and an overall vision of how people move around this without being just in a car, right? So, other people here?
Hi, I would just like to make a case that protesters actually serve us all, that they're not a special interest, like has been referred to them multiple times. I'm proud of protesters. You know, I don't always protest. I mean, I'm a busy person. I have a full-time job, etc. But I'm so happy that there are people who care enough that they protest. So thank you for all those people who don't protest, who don't have time to protest. When I see you standing there, I feel proud that at least you care enough to make a stand. Because that's a lot more than a lot of other people. I mean, what's the solution? You want everybody to just stay home? You know, no. People should get out, enjoy the park, yes, and protest at the same time. Why not? We can all do that. So, thank you.
Okay, we have we've about 4 or 5 minutes left, I think. I don't have my watch on. So I'm going to, just so we know that about 3 or 4 speeches will, there we go. 5 minutes. So the last 5 people to talk, and then we might move to the next. You want to speak?
Yeah.
Wait, you've had a chance so far.
No, I just have a...
Well, let's keep on going. Let's get everybody. Yep.
Document.
I'll be really fast. I think of all the points that have been made today,
Hold it closer to you.
of all the points that have been made today, there is going to be protesting, there are going to be homeless people at this park until our government, until the government that is occupying this land chooses to pay for homeless people to have a place to live. So if you don't like seeing homeless people in this park, that's too bad. If you don't like seeing protesters in this park, that's too bad. They're going to be here until those changes get made. Aloha.
So again, I hear an issue here of homelessness has to be, is a choice that's not being solved by the city and state. That the choice of not solving homelessness is being made by the government. Okay? Other people in here? Okay?
I want to thank everybody that
Hold it a little closer.
I want to thank everybody that's here tonight and speaking out. The gentleman was speaking about protest. Let's look back at the Vietnam War. If it wasn't for the protesters, where would we be now? How many people did we lose? That war was based on lies. The Gulf of Tonkin Resolution, based on lies. All millions of people, hundreds of thousands of people killed, babies. We saw it. But it was the protesters out there. Just as these protesters are out here now. Very sorry that some of us don't get it yet. We don't need everything. We need to share it. But we have a government that wants to invade countries, killing people, spending our trillions of dollars, your tax dollars. But the homeless, oh God forbid, homeless. It's a tragedy what we've done to Hawaii. We all are ashamed. I'm ashamed when I say the word aloha. Aloha is spiritual. Where's our spirituality? We don't care. We're mean, ugly. We'll destroy people. We don't talk to our neighbors. Even within the groups, we hate each other. Let alone the people that are in charge. They look down on us.
Yes.
In the financial world in New York, the financial terrorists in England and New York controlling the monies, it can't go on forever. It won't go on forever.
So I heard a bunch of different comments there. Partly there's kind of history has shown that protest does provoke social change, or can, and also a sense that we need to work on a stronger community here in Hawaii. Somebody want to have the closing word here, and then we'll move to the...
Aloha.
I am Lancelot Haile Lincoln. I am Ku Mo'ali. I am Kamehameha 8. I am a direct descendant of Kamehameha 1. If you do not believe me, I have the documents right here. You can get them for yourself. What you people are doing to my people is very, very bad. What you people are doing to these occupied people is very, very bad. You people, a lot of you people talking about pets and dogs. Jesus Christ. My people eat dog. Think of the people first, pets later. God created all animals for us human beings to eat. Kill and eat. Even you are an animal to eat. You don't believe me? Read about my country where I come from, Macau. We Hawaiians kill people and we eat them. Yes. Believe me. You don't believe me? Go do some Hawaiian studies like I've just done at Kapiolani Community College. This is where I learned these things. And I'm glad I went there. You know, you people talk about these people. You know, we need to house these people. We need to give them homes. We build prisons. You guys kept me in prison and paid $50,000 a year to keep me there. Why? Because I am Kamehameha? Why? Because I was a smart Hawaiian? Now if we can build a prison and keep people there and pay $50,000 a year to keep them there, why don't we just give the inmate the $50,000 to stay out of prison? And give all them homeless people $50,000 to get off the street. Simple solutions. Very easy to do. We can spend $1 million to pay the police to keep these people out of the park. Put planters, they're complaining about these people, my Occupy friends, blocking the sidewalk. Hey, they had measuring tape. And they actually measured to make sure there was room for the handicapped people like myself to get around. Now you have planters there. You cannot get around with a wheelchair. I just noticed that today. This is ridiculous. These things need to change. You know what? How would you like it if my people say you all go home where you come from?
Hey, we've been telling them 120 years.
Get out, get out, get off of my land, get away from me, go back to your own country, and get out of my country. We're tired of you people telling us how to live our lives and what to do. Today I came here to park in a handicap store. I want your name, sir. Right here, please sign there.
Do the directives.
Because they stopped me from parking in the handicap back there, saying they're keeping that for the governor and the mayor. I just got this defibrillator put in. Now you're telling me I cannot park there, but the governor and the mayor can park there. They're not even handicapped, disabled. Bad news, man. I will take it. But look, my people love all people. And that's why every one of you are here today. Every different color, every different race. The word aloha comes from the coconut tree. In this world, you have many different cultures, many different colors. Everyone has killed the beaver to clothe their body except for one. Who are they? That is my people, the Kanaka Maoli. We do not kill animals to clothe ourselves. We only kill them to eat. What you hunt, you kill, you eat. Now you want to talk about walking your pets in the park? Come on, people, let's get real. Let's help the people, and then we help our pets afterwards. You know, when I was a child, a white man killed my dog when I was in the 3rd grade. Yes, my howling neighbor. He shot my dog right in the throat with a 3-pronged spear. Left my dog for dead in my head when I was only about 8 years old. How you like that, eh? You know what's so funny? This man disappeared after he killed my dog. But hey, wake up, people. Let's help the homeless and house these people here in Hawaii. We can do it together. We have to live here together because we live in the middle of the world. We are the people of the world. Let's do it. Yes? If you don't like it, and if you don't like what I said, get off my island.
I love it.
Okay, so we're going to wrap up here. Thank you. We've got issues of sovereignty again, and about maybe simple solutions to some complex problems. Pay for housing rather than prisons. I want to just wrap up real quickly. Do you want to do the last word? Can you keep it to a minute? Please.
I don't know if I'd keep this to a minute, but I just want to say thank you to Occupy for all what you've done. I'm from Waianae. I work with homeless. I've been doing it for close to 40 years. I've seen deaths, many of them, and I have seen births. many of them. I will go home tonight, and we have about 2 more babies that are being born in houses in the harbors tonight, sometime soon. I just wanted to say that we don't raise our children, those of us who are Kanaka Maoli, but living on Hawaiian homestead. I grew up on homestead, I'm a Hawaiian homesteader. We don't raise our children to live on Hawaiian homestead. We raise our children to survive the streets because that's what's there for them. That is the reality. It's far from truth. I don't know about truth. I just know about the reality. We will have about 100,000 very soon Hawaiians living on the street. I hope that you all come to some kind of understanding of what's happening. I am no Joan of Arc. I am not here to be the saint. I am just saying that we have the documentation, we have the data, and we know our children will be on the streets tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Georgette Deemer, just thank you very much for taking notes, and we're going to move to the next steps. The first thing, I think, if you can step aside, we got a slide on the screen. Thank you. First of all, is to share your ideas. I think we made a good start. 5 or 6 major themes emerged here, and about 100 other great ideas came out too. We've got a Facebook page, Future of Thomas Square, that works for some people. If it doesn't work for you, there was comment cards you can drop off on the way up. There's Twitter, we're doing hashtag Thomas Square. You can write me, director at Honolulu Museum. I think the key thing is to be a passionate advocate for the better Thomas Square, for a better park, at all levels of government. Government tends to respond to organized voices and organized people. They have money, they can choose to invest it or not to invest it, and my hope is that the governor and the mayor, maybe even federal money, will choose to invest it to make a better place. If the only end result here is better bathrooms that help preserve people's dignity, I think we'll have made a great step. Finally, really go online, learn, educate yourself about the history. Occupy has some great links on their website, which you can get to from, well, a whole bunch of different places, which have essays and articles about the history. So do look at the website, we'll upload your comments, and we'll figure out the next step. If a community group wants to hijack this process, I encourage you to do it. I would love that. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant evening. Okay. Give it to me, and I'll put it online. Thank you. I'm glad you were here. It was good.
Hard job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Oh, this is what I was going to say. Thomas Square is beautiful. Thomas Square is beautiful just the way it is, so please don't let greed destroy it. Volunteer at least 1 hour of your time to keep it clean. Plant flowers around the fountain to give it color. If the city wants to spend money, they can spend it on houses where the house was and keeping the restrooms clean.
That makes sense to me. Thank you. You want to give your name so people know?
I am indeed. Yeah, I mean, isn't this like simplicity, and it's all about communities. You come together.
About community.
Yes.
People doing things together. You don't.
That way, the government doesn't have to spend the money. They can give it to better use.
You're right. You are right. Thank you.
It's easier to write it down, I guess, than saying it.
It's hard. It's just practice. Hey, Mikey.
That's all right.
Thanks, sir. Thanks for asking the question.
For more complex issues.
Yes, the issue about the park, not about the larger issue, which is like resolving.
Get some reaction comment here.
They would say here, you can have this piece of land and this. It's not always been a tradition for the point of history the next.
Figure points out that It was definitely not a Occupy bashing
And you can see just in that 1 million, just
session. I'm still streaming. You got something to say?
Yes, I do have something to say to all the folks watching live stream. Thank you for being with us this evening. To all those folks who maybe think like Caldwell, whether it's the popular opinion or perspective or not, that the houseless are a blight, that the houseless population, and the protesters for that matter, are a nuisance. Too bad. Welcome to Earth. We were all born here. We all have a right to be here. Capitalism, colonialism, these things are destroying our planet, our home, the only one that we got that we're aware of.
Let me turn around so people can get around.
Thank you, houseless people, for demonstrating an alternative to the destructive capitalist system that uses resources and disposes of resources like it's nothing. Thanks, Doug, for
Thank you, Lucas. One of the original deoccupiers. Let's see if...
That is what I'm about. You know you guys know the Hawaiian flag with the American flag burning off in the park. I painted the Scooter Pass flag, the MS flag, and then the American flag burning off.
Yeah, that's a good painting, man. I got photos of it. So.
That's what I am all about. Houseless is my standard. I'm about doing. I mean, there's an apology bill, right? It's over 20
Hey,
years
there's
old.
no.
They come and
That's it, man. Good seeing you.
Because originally during our Clinton time, when they asked us whether it would be occupied by them, and they said, you can take a vote on it. And we said, okay. So we took a vote, and guess what? They said, don't work. We're still going to take you over. See? So I don't get the democracy. It don't work. It works for a homogenous society, but not for interracial like this, because you're going to have everyone else congealing together.
Oh, there's the dog. See you later. Thank you much.
barbecue over there, yeah?
Those little critters running around all over the park. I mean, who wants to go and sit in an area where they just and you don't know and it's just
Hi Annie, thanks. That was a great article too in Civil Bee.
Thank you. It's
Anything you want to say to our vast internet audience?
I guess I just wanted to reiterate that, you know, it's interesting to hear the mayor in particular try to frame things using we'll be respectful to the history and to, you know, quote, a life of the land is perpetuated righteousness, when clearly it's just window dressing at best.
It's a cliche, but it fits.
Right, so I think, you know, to really think about what it would mean to embody that and to live that is something that we all do all to really ponder. You know, whether we're immigrants or Kanaka Maoli or what have you, just as human beings, right? What does it mean to embody that? And I'm really thankful for what Onima said.
It was interesting. It was actually different from what I was expecting.
Yeah.
And I think Yos did a good job, given the difficulties. Thanks again. That's Eddie Cole. I might cut away, and when I go outside, I have to jump on another Wi-Fi system. If there's anyone outside, we can grab comments. Very good, I think. was a good. I was expecting more bashing. I was expecting a real belligerent kind of presence of police or security. I'm kind of getting used to that kind of. Michael Daly, artist that had much to say today. Sky Costello, the occupier. So I may cut away.